specially designed with drying racks built into the balconies. In Japan, one of the most technologically advanced countries on the planet, hanging laundry outside is completely normal. In Mexico, Brazil, and across most of the world, it's just what you do. The sun is free. The wind is free. Why wouldn't you use them? Here's the number that puts it all in perspective. Roughly 75 to 80% of the world's population regularly air dries their laundry. The United States is the exception, not the rule. So what happened? To answer that, we need to go back to the late 1940s. World War II just ended. Soldiers are coming home. The economy is booming, and there's a massive need to house millions of returning veterans fast. This is when the great suburban expansion begins, and it changes everything. Developers start building entire towns from scratch. Thousands of nearly identical homes marketed as the American dream made physical. A house, a lawn, a garage, a life. And these homes came with something new, the electric clothes dryer. Dryers had existed since the 1930s, but they were expensive and unpopular. It wasn't until the post-war manufacturing boom that they became affordable, and companies like Whirlpool and General Electric went all in on marketing them as symbols of modernity, of progress, of the American way of life. The message was clear. If you're still using a clothesline, you're living in the past. And it worked. By the 1960s, dryer ownership had exploded. But that's only half the story. As the suburbs grew, something else took shape alongside them. The Homeowners Association, HOAs, started as a way to protect property values. If everyone keeps their home to a certain standard, the whole neighborhood stays attractive. Reasonable enough. But over time, HOAs developed very specific rules about appearances, and clotheslines became a target. The argument was aesthetic. A clothesline looked messy. It looked low income. It didn't fit the image of a well-kept suburban neighborhood. So HOAs started banning them. And by the 1970s and 80s, these bans were everywhere. Today, somewhere between 60 and 80 million Americans live in HOA-governed communities. And a significant number of those HOAs still have written rules prohibiting outdoor clotheslines. Tens of millions of Americans literally cannot legally hang their laundry outside, even if they wanted to. Now, let's talk about what this actually costs. The average American household does about 400 loads of laundry per year. A typical dryer uses around 5 kilowatt hours per cycle. That's roughly 2,000 kilowatt hours a year, just for drying clothes, which adds up to about $150 to $200 on your electricity bill annually.
That's crazy, man. We dry our clothes outside of my home. It's literally crazy. I think, who made the channel, man? It's from Spain.
Multiply that across 80 million dryer-owning households, and we're talking about a staggering amount of energy consumed.
It's an AI voice, man. It's an AI voice. Totally, it's an AI voice. What I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna read. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. What is vocab? I'm gonna read the news of world. Android urges everyone to get a loan now. This IS financial advice, get a loan. Wow.
They want their money back. It's going to be worth a lot less.
This is financial advice. Get a loan right now.
Than it is today. Do you understand what?
It's an old video, man.
Worth a lot less than they're worth now. So it makes sense for me to borrow a bunch of money now, spend all of it, buy assets, buy hard.
Man, I don't know watch him.
Actually.
I watch this every fine. My life is just falling apart.
There are a lot of
negative things in the world. There is a trouble thing happening all over the world.
All the time.
There are
lots of problems that need to get solved.
Lots of problems need to get
solved. Lots of things that are miserable and kind of get you down.
That's the misery.
But life cannot just be about solving one miserable problem after another. That can't be the only thing. There need to be things that inspire you.
That's why this life is not for lifetime. It's not what it called. It's not a good translator. জীবন চিরকাল থাকে না। That's why life does not last forever. এটা ক্ষণিকের দুনিয়া। It's a world of movement, okay?
Glad to wake up in the morning and be part of humanity. Earth is the cradle of humanity.
Ours is a cradle of humanity. Ours is a cradle of humanity. Cradle, okay?
You cannot stay in the cradle forever.
Okay. Grok Imagine. Tutorial made with Grok Imagine. What? This is all generated by
Hello,
AI.
I'm Katya Melnikova. Welcome to my tutorial. Comments below. Need a green screen? Just prompt one in. Easy as that.
Oh my god. It's too realistic, man. It's too realistic.
Important people think. So you can be aware it's happening, but pretend you don't know. So it's like one of the
How
laws of power.
smart, important people
Before you
think.
laws of power is never outshine the master. It's true. So if you go meet with a really important person, you go, oh, you know what? I'm going to give you a chance. If you double my sales for a week, I'm going to give you a chance. You'd be like, oh yeah, okay, fantastic. And you can sit there and pretend you don't realize this dude's just about to make a bunch of money off you.
Trump rallies thousands in Florida retirement community over social security tax cuts. Man charged with attempted murder in Golders Green stabbing and terror attack. Terror attack? Yeah, gotcha. Because it's a terror attack because Muslim did it. Okay. That's why I said it's a terror attack. You know. Now, terrorists have their religion. That is Islam. I mean, they're doing it. Islam doesn't promote, terrorism. Those people who believe in democracy, they are promoting terrorism. No, they're attacking Muslim countries and they're making millions of people asylum into their country. And without attacking, I mean, if they don't do that, if they wouldn't do that, then these Muslim countries will be more, what it called, developed than US, maybe. You can see the Gulf country, there is no attack, but they spend a lot of money, but they're not right now, in a good position. But it's all happening, okay? Musk calls most crypto scams intense. OpenAI trial testimony. During day 4 of federal trial in Oakland, Musk testified about Open's shift from its 2015 non-profit roots to a for-profit giant backed by Microsoft, claiming it breached a charitable trust after his $38 million in donations and office space. He admitted XAI used OpenAI models to train Grok, called his early funding foolish, and clashed with lawyers amid judge reprimands and courtroom laughs. Crypto fans joked about his prediction of future money tied to mass and energy, while new emails showed Sam Altman soliciting Mark's hundreds of millions of dollar plays. Okay, today's courtroom cases are really getting out of control. This picture is significantly more flattering than he actually looks. Today's courtroom case really did Elon dirty. OF. Justin, Elon Musk says most cryptocurrencies are scams during OpenAI court testimony. Really? Some of them have merit, but most of them are scams. Oops. I need to see this video. Why nobody can fix Britain? Why? Okay. Brass. Okay. Collapse of Andrew Tate. But why? Okay. We need to see everything. Petrodollar. Okay. Why I'm getting interested into these types of content, huh? Elon Musk, quote Sam Altman. Elon Musk was right about Sam Altman, but nobody listened. What is the quote? Limitless podcast.
From each other at a federal courtroom in Oakland yesterday. One is the most valuable person in the world. The other runs the most valuable startup in history. They built it together decades ago. Now one is trying to take it from the other. Those people involved, Elon Musk and Sam Altman. And the numbers attached are pretty hard to believe. It's an $850 billion company, $134 billion in damages, and a potential $1 trillion IPO.
That's gonna be disaster, you know.
The dispute between Elon Musk and Sam Altman over OpenAI's shift to a for-profit model heading to court today.
July 4th,
Nobody can fix Britain.
2024. Election night in the United Kingdom. After
Election night at the kingdom, okay. Yeah. After 14 years of conservative rule, Britain had
14 years of conservative rule, Britain had had enough.
like they're now woke. Yeah, they're now woke, man. Yeah.
A record number of voters turned out to throw the Tories out of Downing
And they don't have any, kids, they don't want kids anymore.
Street. The result? Keir Starmer's Labour Party wins a landslide. 411 seats. The biggest Labour majority since 1997.
Since 1997, Labour Party
Starmer had one simple message: change.
begins now. Change begins now.
A Britain that works for everyone, not just the rich. Brits across the country were cautiously hopeful. They believed Labour would fix healthcare, bring down the cost of housing, and finally get the economy moving after a lost decade. But fast forward,
Bro, every government has problem, but if they don't do corruption, then that's gonna be better. Then everything will fix. But nobody does that because they want money from the government, and they enjoy their life. That is happening.
to today, and that hope is gone. UK public debt has climbed to
95.6%. What?
6% of GDP, a level not seen since the early 1960s.
Bro, these countries are drowning into debt. Okay.
Britain is projected to grow at the second slowest rate in the G7 at just 0.7%. More than 7.2 million people are stuck on NHS waiting lists.
How long is the waiting list for hospital treatment? 7.2 million people are waiting for it.
And Keir Starmer is now the third most unpopular leader in the
Third most unpopular leader. Oh. But we know everything. Like what does mean popular? Popular means like who does something. Like that, like who's a good person. Or people likes him. But everybody knows him, but people don't like him. That's the main important.
the democratic world, with a net favorability of -47. In May, the country goes to the polls in local elections that could seal his fate and pave the way for Britain's 6th Prime Minister in 7 years. We'll be looking at where it all went wrong and whether the new forces rising on the left and the right offer Britain a way out or a deeper hole to fall into. I'm Cam for 2 and 20, and this is Great Britain, the road to nowhere.
Want to create an online store but not sure what to do next? Skip the complex setup process and get straight to business with managed WooCommerce hosting.
Before Starmer, the UK had gone through 5 different prime ministers between the Brexit vote and the last election in July 2024. So surely, after the chaos of the Brexit years, things must be better, right? Nope. 67% of the UK population disapproves of the Starmer government. This
Really? That's gonna be worse, man. Next time, he's not gonna be win.
is because of a series of broken promises. He said repeatedly that he wouldn't raise taxes on working people, but taxes on wages increased at the highest rate in the rich world last year. He said he'd deal with the UK's chronically unaffordable housing by building 1.5 million new homes, or around 300,000 per year. But last year, new home approvals hit a record low, falling
Man, that's crazy.
7% on the previous year to only 221,000. That is well short of that 300,000 per year target. He said he'd stop illegal migration across the English Channel. But since he's been in office, 70,000 migrants have entered the UK on small boats. That is a 13% increase from the year before. Meanwhile, his administration
they're also mad, and those people who go there through sea, they're also, insane.
has become mired in the kinds of scandals he promised to stamp out. For instance, his deputy PM, Angela Rayner, was caught in
Resigns after underpaying tax on half a flight.
a tax scandal and forced to step down. And worse yet, the ambassador to Washington, good old Peter Mendelsohn, was sacked after it emerged that he was best friends with Jeffrey Epstein. There are dozens of other examples, but the painting doesn't change. Starmer overpromised and underdelivered.
That is happening in Bangladesh right now. Okay. That is happening right now. Yeah. That is happening right now. Have you seen it before? Have you seen it before? Should I upload this shit? This one. Let's try to upload this one together. Does it work or not? Okay. On the numbers, guy. How much? Oh my god. No, it doesn't work at all. Upload speed is so low. Upload speed is so low right now. I'm gonna cancel it. Okay. But I can stream though.
Okay, let's give him a break though. The UK's problems didn't just start with him. To put it simply, the country has two problems: terrible growth
And what? Nothing.
and debt that just keeps piling up.
That keeps piling up.
Neither is new, but both are getting worse.
Neither is new, but both are getting worse.
And by the way, if you want to learn more about the deep imbalances in the UK economy going all the way back to the Thatcher era, we'll link in the description, we'll put it up here. Alright, so Starmer got a bad inheritance. A country that has basically been in a slow motion economic car crash for the last 18 years. The UK's problems go back all the way to 2008, where the country's economy was knocked off because of the global financial crisis. And the sad thing is, its economic growth trajectory has never really recovered since. If you want to see one chart that really captures just how—
Bro, I want to learn economics. I'm going to spend all of my time whole day. But right now I have work where I have to do sneakers clip and sneakers stream and make clips a lot.
how bad the situation is, it's this one from the UK Fiscal Watchdog. What it's saying in really simple terms is that if UK growth had continued along
like November 2025 forecast, March 2026 forecast,
the same trajectory,
it called forecast 1,000 euro thousands price
it was on before the financial crisis, the average real income in Britain would be around £52,500 per year, around 31% higher than it is today. Like, that is such a shocking statistic. But how did it get so bad? Well, the root of the problem is that UK productivity growth collapsed after the 2008 crisis and never recovered. UK workers have consistently had less capital or stuff. What I mean by this is computers, machines, ChatGPT subscriptions, you name it. It all helps them to do their work and they've just had less of it. And what that means is they produce less. Moreover, UK employees are working 4.1% more hours in 2024 than 2019, but only producing 3.6% more output,
What they're
meaning
doing.
they are working harder but producing less per hour than before. The main reason
It is pissing me off, man. It is pissing me off. Mashallah, Allah my body, bro. In Gaza, they're getting married, but I'm not.
On the edge of your knife, staying drunk on your vibe. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground of a sanctuary. Try to be with your touch. Oh Lord, return me to dust. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found hopeless hallelujah.
ये जो मेटाफिजिक्स की बातें है ना, ये सारी बकवास है। हम बिलीव करते हैं साइंस पे। बायोलॉजी थोड़ा और नीचे हो। ये जो मेटाफिजिक्स की बातें है ना, ये सारी बकवास है। हम बिलीव करते हैं साइंस पे। बायोलॉजी थोड़ा और नीचे हो।
Here's a disgusting fact. In Iran, if a 12-year-old girl is forcefully impregnated by her father, she must carry the baby to term or she'll spend the rest of her life in prison. Oh, damn, did I say Iran? I meant Mississippi, Alabama, and Texas. Here's a disgusting fact.
They're exposing themselves. They're exposing themselves. Yeah, that's a crazy scene, you know. It's not Iran, it's America. America got pregnant. Okay. Sadly, as a trans person, I can't even say I'm surprised. Disgusting, not? Ooh, what's that? Can't stand living in Mississippi. Christian extremists have no place in government. Let's face it, 1,000 years equal spending all her life. Iran, she get killed. No different between them. I live in a blue state. This world is so cruel, disgusting. 34 states child marriage is legal, literally. Okay, I don't know what it called child marriage, man. Our country isn't as great and noble as people think. I mean, what I think child marriage is like that person who didn't grow. I mean, even a boy who doesn't get the wet dream 5 or 7, you know, like, you know, that I call. But you know, we have to get knowledge, man. And she would be like, a girl would be like, you know, who gets a lot of, you know, period in her life, then she will be the mental fit. I don't know what to say. I need to explain it in a good way, but I don't have the brain. I don't have.
Iran, if a 12-year-old girl is...
If you're going to be with her husband, there has to be rules and regulations set in.
First wife, second wife, third wife. Why? Why did he yell at us?
Please. You can only be with him for 2 days out of the week.
Only 2?
Yes.
It won't work for me.
Why?
Because I'm pregnant.
Pregnant. Hold on, baby. Don't faint this time. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna figure this out.
Wait. I'm here for the weekly wife meeting.
Weekly wife meeting?
What?
Yes. Who are you?
I'm the 4th wife.
No, impossible. That's not gonna.
But there is 3.
No,
but no 4. Can't be 4.
Where you met Jaquarius at?
4 wife? What? 4 wife?
You don't need anyone. You need yourself and you need God. Okay? Stop thinking you need people to help you. You can help yourself. You're good enough and you're whole exactly as you are right now. You are beautiful, you are worthy, you are loved, and you are enough. Know that. Get that into your mind and accept that. Because that's your true nature. Happiness.
Yeah, but don't get married. Did she that?
Peace. Tranquility. I love you. Allahumma. You're already enough. You just forgot. This world and its trends will have you thinking, once you get this, once you get that, then you'll be enough. But you are already enough. Right now, as you are beautiful, loved, worthy, and you matter. Sometimes Allah hides you from people to protect you. There's a light within you. Knowing you is a privilege. Not everyone deserves. Allah didn't take it from you. He protected you from it.
Oh, she's
I don't want nothing to do with you. How many times I told you I'm done with you?
You done with me?
Yes, I'm done with
You
you.
done with me?
I don't want nothing to do
Alright,
with you.
bet.
You're so
Watch
annoying.
this. Watch
Like,
this.
you're so annoying.
Watch this. Hey,
What?
keep living.
What?
What?
I don't want nothing to do with you. How many times I told you?
Star royalty. You see, you got the babies. They're so precious. Alhamdulillah. I'm so grateful for my students.
If it's from Allah, it will chase after you.
It is from Allah.
At the beach while he complained about all y'all.
He complained
He
about
didn't
us.
complain about me.
He didn't complain about me. I'm number one.
You think because you're pregnant you safe? Nah.
Hold on. She a little bold.
She bold.
She a little bold. She gonna get hit. I don't know what.
Man, y'all take it easy. Y'all Muslim.
If you're gonna be with her husband.
إنه من يشرك بالله فقد حرم الله عليه الجنة ومأواه النار وما للظالمين من أنصار لقد كفر الذين قالوا إن الله ثالث ثلاثة وما من إله إلا إله
You flirted to her, and now you want to learn about their religion. She's learning Islam. Oh, she's reverted though. She's reverted. Nah, she's not. Until you realized you have free will.
Yeah.
Cinca cinca. Cinca cinca.
Being a Christian in 2025 is so fake. No, not Jesus. I'm talking about the people. I asked a Christian woman the other day about how Islamic spiritual experiences compare to Christian ones. Simple question, right? She told me, Muslims are allowed to lie whenever they want. I thought, huh? So I researched it myself.
Oh, I need to read on it.
Turns out
let's stop the streaming. Let's stop the streaming, brah. Yeah. Stop it. Make it lots of videos, brother. Let's make a lot of videos. That's it. That's it gonna do. That's it gonna do, man. That's it gonna do. That's it gonna do. Ooh, she got it. She got it. Now she got it. You know, I'm not working at all, but she got it. Sorry, no, he got it. I'm gonna stop streaming. I'm gonna make some videos so I can upload on it.